Hi, and welcome to It Figures. Tonight I'm going to be taking a look at the Jason Mask prop replica made by Real Toys and NECA. So I was at Toys R Us yesterday and just walking around to see what had came out, and I noticed this Jason Mask sitting there on the shelf. And of course I picked it up figuring it might be, you know, 30-40 bucks. And surprisingly, this prop replica mask was only $20, so I could not pass it up. Now, this mask, I'm assuming, comes from the new Friday the 13th, the remake, because of it being so dark and dirty. His original mask from the Friday the 13th movies were not like this. The packaging here is actually pretty inventive. I kind of like it. It's basically a blister pack, which I normally don't like, but what they did here was basically have the mask floating out in just the middle of the package, and it makes it really cool looking. So, kind of impressed with the packaging. Alright, so let's open up this Jason mask and take a look at it. You can see they have the chevrons here, like the movie. And also, like I said, this is from the remake. It's not from the original, which is why you can kind of see it. It's very brown looking. It's not white and dirty like the original would be. This is actually just a dirty brown color. So I've been thinking maybe I could try to wash a little bit of the brown off on here to try to get the white to come through. But I really don't know if I want to mess up, you know, because the paint on here is great. I mean, it's a little too dark for me. If I could get some maybe alcohol or something and maybe try to wipe some of the paint off, I don't know if it would work or not, to get some of the white through, because there's a couple places in here that you can kind of see that, you know, it was molded in white. So like right here you can kind of see where it's wiped off a little bit. It looks like if you wiped it with maybe alcohol or something, you could probably get the white to come through a little bit, but it's so well painted, I really don't know if I want to do that or not. Okay, the straps here are nice. They're plastic on the outside, as you can see, and they're silver on the inside, which I'm not really sure why they did that. You know, why not have the silver on the outside and the plastic on the inside? Maybe it was a design error. They messed it up and flipped it around by accident or something. I'm not exactly sure. But the straps are pretty well made, and they stretch enough to where you can put it on your face. I tried it, and it's a little tight, but yeah, it still works well. I mean, if you want to wear a Jason mask around, this is, you know, about the best one you can find right now. The holes of this mask, you just look in the holes and you see how thick this mask is. They're chipped and everything, but it's kind of like, you know, trying to show the age of the mask. So it was done on purpose like that. And I don't have a problem with that. It looks really nice. And you can see all the scratches all over it, which, again, great detail on the mask. So for 20 bucks, I'm almost thinking about going out and grabbing another one. And that way, the second one, I can maybe just bleach the whole thing and make a little project out of it and try to make it look like the original mask from Friday the 13th Part 3 before it got all dirty like this. So I think that'd be kind of a cool project. But right now, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it in this condition, this one here, or if I'm going to try to make it look a little whiter yet. So I'm not sure yet. And if I do decide to get a second one and make a project out of it to make it look like the original, of course I will repost it. So overall, this mask is pretty incredible, especially for the price. 20 bucks. I mean, yeah, you can't really go wrong with this thing. It's really, really nice. Extremely well made. Great detail. I wouldn't say a fantastic paint job because it's too brown, but again, I mean, it's just up to you if you want a dirty Jason mask like this or a clean one. It's kind of up to you. But still, it's a phenomenal thing, especially to sell this in a store, especially like Toys R Us. It's pretty amazing. I mean, yeah, it's It's awesome. So, on my Figometer, I'm going to have to give this Jason mask an absolute 5 out of 5. So that was tonight's review for the Jason prop replica mask for 8 figures, and I will see you next time.